Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another session of GLU. So I want to say welcome once again. Glad that you're here with me. I am Karen Allen. I'm the Chief Program Officer here at Groove Asia, and we're talking about scaling our business. So scaling smart, which is kind of like what we've been talking about since last week, scaling our business. But last week we talked about scaling businesses through growing our team, through remote teamwork. Now we're talking about the critical topic of scaling your business strategies and pitfalls. So, having laid the foundation of digital entrepreneurship, which we've been talking about this whole year, throughout this whole year, digital entrepreneurship, marketing mastery, and exploring the essential strategies for scaling your online business. So we're going to navigate through some common challenges and learn how to identify growth opportunities, navigate those common challenges, and scale sustainably. So that's what we're going to be getting into today. Now, scaling a business involves more than just expanding operations. That's what we talked about last week when we were talking about remote teams and hiring people on. It does require a strategic approach to harness growth opportunities, address challenges, and ensure long term sustainability. So, we're going to get into these three topics. But before we get into those three topics, if you are with us live, please put in the hashtag live. And if you are here on the replay, put in the hashtag replay. So, who we have here is Tyra. Tyra's here. She's here in the US. And we also have Dr. Lisa is here and they're both watching us live. And if you're here, I know there's some other people out there into our online world. You can put in a live. If not, that's okay. And just say something so I know that you're with us. And Nancy's here. Nancy's up in Canada. Awesome. All right. Well, great. Well, glad that all of y'all are with us, and I'm sure other people are going to be joining. So let's dig into these different aspects. So the first thing when you're scaling is scaling smart, going over strategies, pitfalls, and doing this sustainably. First thing you want to do. So some key strategies for scaling. You're scaling to begin with a clear vision and strategy planning. Clear vision, laser focus, clear vision and strategic planning. Now you need to understand where you want your business to go and develop a roadmap to get there. Okay. Oh, we have Sonal. Sonal is here. She's becoming new into our community, or more active into the community, I should say. So that's cool. Glad to see that you are here, Sonal. All right, so like I said, have a clear vision of where you want your business to go. Have a roadmap to get there. Begin with the end in mind. So every decision that you make, everything that you do, you have the vision of the end in mind and where you want to go. So each step or each decision you make is going to get you closer and closer to the end. Define those long term goals. Identify where you want your business to be in the next 3 to 5 years. And this includes revenue targets, market expansion, and product development. Those things are some examples of where you want to be, or know where you want to be in the next 3 to 5 years. And develop a scalable business model. Now, ensure your business model can support your growth. Now, this might involve refining your value proposition, diversifying your revenue streams, or adapting new technologies in order to help your business expand. And also do some financial forecasting. Create detailed financial projections to understand the capital required for scaling. We might have these big plans and what we want to do, and you have like no money. You have no money. Money does make money. And right now, with all the technology, you don't need a whole lot to get going. You really don't need a whole lot to get going, but have something in mind capital wise when you want to scale and go bigger. So consider costs such as hiring, marketing, and infrastructure. That's technology, outsourcing people, how much that would cost, post and paid ads for marketing, how much that would cost. Kind of have an idea for that. So You can do all that and you can use that to enhance your operational efficiency. So, efficient operations are the backbone of a scalable business. Systems, systems. Get your business into a system that will make it a lot easier for it to scale. So, you have your optimize the things that could be optimized, streamline your processes to improve efficiency, use lean methodologies to eliminate waste and enhance productivity. You have a lot of AI that can do a lot of things. Automation can do a lot of things. You can set things up once and then just have it keep going. All that will help you to grow because once it's set up, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You can do something else. Technology integrations, those are key. Invest in technology that supports scalability. Implement CRM software, and other tools to automate and manage operations. We have a great email, a CRM in the Groove platform where you can create automations. You can schedule broadcasts with your emails. You can do a lot of things in your Groove platform that is available for you. And do all of this in making these decisions. Use the data that you have collected to see where you need to go. So utilize your data analytics to make informed decisions. Track key performance indicators, those are those KPIs, and use insights to drive improvements. Now, a few weeks ago, let me see if I can find it. We did a GLU on KPIs. So see if you can go through that. I think it was KPIs, and well, go on the YouTube channel. You can find out where that is. It is called KPIs and Marketing. KPIs and Marketing. So you can go to that video on KPIs and Marketing and learn about the KPIs and what you would need to grow your business, what to measure, and why you need to measure it. That's the name of it. So, and also expand your market reach. To scale, you need to expand your market presence and attract a larger customer base. We've talked about that, when we're doing strategic partnerships and collaborations with influencers. Those are different ways that you can expand your market reach. All in all, do your market research. Conduct thorough market research to identify new opportunities because they are always around. Explore opportunities to enter new geographic markets. We are in a global community. Sorry about that. We're in a global community, have people all around the world that could be interested in your products, and identify those opportunities for growth, which is essential for scaling your business. Now, pitfalls to avoid while we're scaling and while we're growing. When you get bigger, you have more competition. As my mom used to say, my grandmother used to say, you have a devil for every level. Devil for every level. So let's try and minimize the demonic and the fiery darts started coming against us. So common pitfalls to avoid. Scaling too quickly. Some of these are preventable that we don't want to put on ourselves. So scaling too quickly. One of the most common mistakes is trying to scale too quickly, too fast without adequate preparation. Now, preparation and opportunity creates that luck that you have. But if you're not prepared and an opportunity comes to you, then it can be horrific. Okay, so be prepared. Always be prepared. Be adequately prepared. Okay, overextending your resources. Rapid growth can strain your resources. Ensure you have the capacity to meet increased demand without compromising quality. Now, I think this is what keeps a lot of people from moving forward, you know, because you don't think you have what it takes. If you had like 100 orders come in, or if you had like 20 people's like, yes, I want your services. And it just kind of freaks people out. Have been in that. If you have had that feeling yourself, put a one in the comment box where it's just like, okay, what if I had about 10 people who, or 30 people who want my services at one time? How am I going to service them? Will I be able to do it? Considering that most of the time when you're starting a business, it's just you. No one has those issues. Well, that has come across my mind and it kind of, put me on the brakes, but then you end up not doing anything because you want everything to be perfect and nothing is ever going to be perfect all the time. It's not. So, but you don't want to overextend your resources. But a lot of times you can't be able to handle what's coming because then you can hire other people. That's a good problem to have when you have a lot of people who's requesting your services. Great problem to have. So, another pitfall is ignoring your core values. Ignoring your core values. Maintain your company's core values and culture. Rapid scaling can dilute your brand if you lose sight of what makes your business unique. Always stay true to you. All right, Dr. Lisa, begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Always start there. Okay. Always start there and don't lose yourself when you are scaling. When you're saying yes, yes, you're trying to please your customers so much that you forget of why you started your own business. Don't do that. That's a pitfall because then you start losing people because they're drawn to you because of your core values. They're drawn to you because of your mission. They're drawn to you because of your product. But if you start taking advice from, hey, you should do this, or I would like this, and what's you about that? It's your business. It's your business. It is your business. And there's enough people in this world that will love your product and your services. There's enough to go around. There's enough to go around. And you'll be speaking to your people. All right. And if they don't like your products or what you're saying, they can always go somewhere else, but stay true to you. So always stay true to your core values. Don't ignore your core values. That is definitely a pitfall. Financial management, or I should say, financial mismanagement, is a pitfall. Be cautious with your finances. Avoid excessive debt and manage cash flow carefully to sustain growth. Now, this can get really out of hand when you start doing ads. When you start doing ads. So get a good understanding when you start paying for ads. I also did something on this also about ads. I think it was optimizing your growth. Well, you don't want that pitfall because ad prices can get out of hand if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. And you don't want to be in debt just starting out. That's a good place of having a platform where everything that you need is all under one umbrella because you don't have to go outsourcing different things like email services, web page hosting, video where you're going to be putting your videos and your blogs. Everything is all in one package. Okay. So that's a good way to manage your finances. Another pitfall is having a lack of focus, losing focus of your core competencies. So diversifying prematurely, while diversification can be beneficial, doing it too soon can spread your resources very thin. Focus on your core strengths and expand strategically. Now, neglecting your customer experience. Oh, experience is so important. So, when you neglect your customer experience, your customers can leave because they can always shop from somewhere else where they feel appreciated. Customer satisfaction should remain a top priority. Your customers, okay, not customers who's trying to change your whole model, but your customers that resonate with you should remain a top priority. Scaling efforts should not compromise the quality of your products or your services. And another pitfall is inadequate leadership. Ensuring your leadership team is capable of managing a large, make sure they're capable of managing a large organization. Invest in leadership development and consider bringing an experienced executive if needed. Now, here in the Groove Asia community, we are privileged that we have some leaders that have been in this, who have been in the niche of online entrepreneurship for decades, and we are led by them. And all the training that we provide, or that Groove Asia provides, along with his strategic partner, iSummit. There's a wealth of information in there for you to learn and to develop. Those things are on our calendar, which I'm going to show you at the end, of events, workshops that you can take advantage of so you can learn and you can develop, and bring your team with you so they too can learn. Develop Leadership development is very important when you are scaling your business and your organization. Okay? And resistance to change. Things are changing so much, so quickly, so fast, that trying to do things the old way, can get you stuck or get you out of business. Skill is adaptability and open to change. Sticking to old methods, what worked for a small business might not work for a large one. You know, Being willing to adopt new practices and technologies. Underestimating competition. That's a big no, don't do that. As you scale, you'll face increased competition, so stay vigilant and continuously evolve to stay ahead. Here in Groove Age Community, that's what we help or try to help that you do. Keep you ahead of the game. Keep you in front of the curve so you know what's coming on and you don't get caught off guard. And another pitfall is poor communication. Effective communication becomes more challenging as your organization grows. Implement robust communication strategies to keep everyone aligned and informed. Have a meeting with the whole group once a week. Have a way where you and your team members are able to communicate through the week in between those meeting times. Communication is the key. Now, I'm going to give you some practical tips for navigating and the scaling process. Okay, just a few practical tips. So, first, build a strong team. We talked about hiring remotely or hiring, outsourcing employment. But whoever you get, make sure they are strong in what you need them to do. Okay, and what you need to do. Okay, as far as pitfalls, yes, pitfalls can be stepping stones. However, don't let them overwhelm you. Right. And when you're starting a business and you're scaling your business, growing pains. Growing pains are inevitable. Things are not going to always be right at first, but you work through them. And that's where that communication comes in. When you have that one vision, everybody's into that one vision, and then you're able to uh, communicate your vision to your team members. A good program, which was on our calendar, was our Connect, Communicate, and Conquer that JJ does. That would be really great when you're trying to learn how to communicate your message. So if it comes up again on the calendar, make sure you take that, Connect, Communicate, and Conquer. That's one. That's part of building a strong team. Hire strategically, bring in talent that complements your existing team and fill skill gaps. You don't want someone who does the same thing you do. You want someone where you're lacking or you weak in one part, you want to hire someone to fill that gap for you. Okay? Focus on hiring individuals who align with your vision and culture. Develop your leadership, invest in leadership training, and create a strong management team. Empower your leaders to make decisions and drive growth. What I hate the most, being micromanaged. Micromanage. I used to work in an insurance company, and oh my gosh, I'm like, just Give me the work and stop looking over my shoulder. Do not macromanage your team. You are hiring strong people who you believe and you trust that's able to do the work. Show them what needs to be done or give them what needs to be done. Let them do it. Just let them do it. Now, if their results don't align with what your vision is, then have a conversation. Have a conscience. Have a conversation. But micromanaging people, no, don't do that. Okay? That's your person, your team member probably won't want to be there. Okay? Empower your leaders to make decisions and drive growth. Give them give them a way where they can put in feel like part of the team, like participating in the development growth of the company. Okay, and for you yourself, foster a positive culture. Maintain a positive and inclusive workplace culture. Encourage collaboration, innovation, and continuous learning. And you do that by example. Be the example. Be the example. As my daughter's brand is, be the statement, but be the example. When you're the example, then everything else underneath you follows. You know, the team follows the head. That's how it goes. So another practical tip is leverage those technologies. Technology is key to is a key enabler of scalability. Enabler. Technology can do a whole lot of stuff now with all the AI that's being implemented into everything, into all your different apps and your programs anyway. Learn how to use it. Learn how to use it and get some of your time back. So adapt scalable solutions. Choose technology solutions that can grow with your business. Cloud-based systems, for example, offer flexibility and scalability. Automate where possible. Automation can significantly enhance your efficiency. Automate repetitive tasks to free up time for strategic activities. When you have something automated, you can focus on something else or develop something brand new, things you can do. And invest in cybersecurity. Invest in cybersecurity. As your business grows, so does your risk of cyber threats. So, implement robust cybersecurity measures to protect your data and operations. When you're small and peon, nobody's trying to bother you. But when you get larger, you become more the forefront and easier to target. Yeah, like Tara said, she enjoyed buying back her time with technology. Yes, yes, I know when I used to sit and write emails or trying to write a sequence of emails, and it would take me all day. Now it takes me only about 10 minutes to do that. And Nancy says, without communication, you turn around and keep on the same plateau, no growth. Yes, you got to be able to grow, be able to communicate with your team members, with your business partners. Got to be able to communicate and make sure you guys are all on the same plane. Okay. Security, other tip, focus on customer retention. It is so much easier to keep a customer than trying to find a new one. So retaining existing customers is often more cost effective than acquiring new ones. Enhance your customer experience. Continuously improve your customer experience. Listen to feedback. Get your customer feedback and make necessary adjustments. You know, don't go too outside the box, but if it's something that will help build your business and please your customers, that would be great. But still stay true to yourself and have a loyalty program that always keep customers. I have gone out of my way just because I have a loyalty card at some other place just to get my little points. Loyalty programs, implement loyalty programs to reward repeat customers, because those are your base. Personalized offers and incentives can foster loyalty and retention. Yes. And then all in all, provide exceptional support. I know being in the group community, we've all experienced some have call support one time or another and experience support one way or another. And I know there are places where who has exceptional support, and some that's lacking in some ways that are continually to improve. But providing exceptional support will keep customers with you because they know they can always get their questions answered and they don't have to jump through fiery hoops in order to do so. So provide excellent customer support. Ensure your support team is well trained and equipped to handle increased customers' inquiries. Those are just some tips that you can do to smart scale your business. Okay, so I see I'm not the only one. Tara loves loyalty programs and rewards, especially free Amazon rewards. Yes, loyalty programs are always great. You know, if they give you a free, I know in a lot of the fast food things, you get a free ice cream, a free French fry, or what have you, a free, double points on gas. Yes, I go out of my way for loyalty to get my little points. So those are just some practical tips for navigating in the scaling process. And lastly, scaling sustainably. So fourth thing is scale sustainably. Build a strong foundation. And this is kind of what we've been going through earlier in the year. In our earlier videos through the year, we was talking about building a strong foundation for your online business. Ensure your business fundamentals are solid before scaling. This includes having a clear vision, a mission, values, establish strong financial management, reliable suppliers, and a committed team. Now, at the beginning, that team it could be just you, but when you start hiring, committed team. A strong foundation supports sustainable growth. I love free sandwiches. I know, me too. Me too. Okay, so having to scale sustainably, first build that strong foundation. We have some videos in the earlier part of this year in the YouTube channel about a foundation for your online, building that solid foundation for your online business. Prioritize the customer experience. Happy customers are the backbone of a sustainable business. Focus on delivering exceptional customer experience at every level, at every touch point. You know, personalized interactions, address issues promptly, and continuously seek ways to exceed your customer expectations. Also, what's sustainable is implementing sustainable practices. Um, Adopt environmentally and socially responsible practices. Now, this could include using eco friendly materials if you actually have a product that you're trying to sell, reducing waste, support fair trade or fair labor practices, and sustainability can enhance your brand reputation and appeal to conscious consumers. We have so many consumers there buy things just because of the mission of the business. Same product, two, three businesses have the same product, but because this company is supporting, which some I want to do, is supporting clean water, global clean water for everyone. They'll go to them, because it speaks to them. Okay, so monitor and measure your impact. So this is scaling sustainably. Monitor and measure your impact. What doesn't get measured doesn't get changed. Track the impact of your scaling efforts in your business, your customers, and the environment. Use those KPIs and sustainability metrics and measure your performance. Regularly review these metrics to ensure you're on track to make necessary adjustments. Okay, so you'll be able to pivot and change when you need to, but you only know how when to do that when you keep look at your analytics and your data. All right. And also have some long-term planning. Scaling is not just about immediate growth, it's about long-term success. Develop a strategic plan that outlines your vision for the future. Now, we was talking about 3 to 5 years. Bring it on out. Is this something that you want to do? What do you want to do in 10 years? Is this a business that you want to sell eventually? Okay. So you develop a strategic plan that outlines your vision for the future, your growth milestones, and your sustainability goals. So regularly revisit and update the plan to reflect changes in your business environment and the objectives. All right. Those are things that you need to do. So scaling your business is a exciting and challenging journey that requires careful planning, strategic execution, and an awareness of potential pitfalls. Now, by employing key strategies such as strategic planning, enhancing operational efficiencies, and expanding your market research, your market reach, you can position your business for sustainable growth. Those are the things that are available to you in your business when you do those kind of things. And always look at your metrics in case you need to change. Now, at the same time, be mindful of common pitfalls like scaling too quickly, losing focus, and resisting change. Change is all around us. Build that strong team, leverage the technology, and focus on customer retention to navigate the scaling process effectively. Now, remember, scaling is not a one size fit all. That's what we said last week. It's not a one size fit all process. Tailor these strategies to fit your unique business needs and to prepare to adapt as you grow. Now, your dedication, your vision, and resiliency will drive your business to new heights. And speaking of new heights, now we have here in our Groove Asia community, we want you to go higher, higher. Those are things that we're trying to do. And in order to do that, we have a lot of different workshops and programs that you can take advantage of. And things that you can take advantage of right now are, well, this is what we're coming up that is coming up. Let me break it down to a week by week for you so you can actually see what's going on. We've had a lot of things that was happening just last night, at least last night in my time, which was the AI fundamentals to synergize your opportunity and knowledge and the mastermind retreat. And let me make this a little bigger. You can find this calendar at grooveasia.cm /events. That's grooveasia.cm /events. We're not right here in the Groove Asia Power Hour, and this is in the Groove Asia Leaders Unite. We just finished the Groove Asia Power Hour Plus with Tyra Hoyt. So if you had something that you wanted to work on, it's kind of like a study hall, like-minded people coming together to work independently on your projects. That happens twice a week. And tomorrow, this Make Money with AI in 2024 is a live event, but live, I mean face to face, that's in Malaysia. So if you're in Malaysia, you can check this out. But what I want to show you is for next week. We have the AI fundamentals. Now, for those of you who are trying to learn AI or think AI is scary, come to the AI fundamentals, which is next week. And I'll put the link on there where you can register for it. That's going to be for 2 days. It's going to be catering to the US market, well, at least on this side of the world, not necessarily just US, but on this side of the world of the US, South America, Canada, and that's going to be at 10 p.m. on Wednesday of the 26th. But it's also going to cater also to over there in Malaysia, Hong Kong, uh, Japan, on that side of the world. And that's going to be at 8 a.m. on Thursday, the 27th, which is if you're over there in Malaysia, Hong Kong, Singapore, it's going to be at 8 p.m. on Thursday. So that's what we have here as the AI fundamentals. And also to keep you ahead of the game is the Mastermind Retreat preview. Now, I know I talked about earlier of keep you ahead of the game, having strong, building leadership, developing leadership skills, and being able to communicate. The Mastermind Retreat Preview is a good way for you to come together and learn some of those skills, to become a master at some of those skills. Especially, we're going to be talking more about presenting, being able to present, resonate, communicate um, your message, and being a speaker. Being a speaker is a great way to scale your business because it gives you the opportunity to connect with your audience and be able to have a global impact when you're sharing your message and your mission with the world. And there is a way to do that. It's a framework. You got to be comfortable in presenting. So, if you are interested in coming to the Mastermind Retreat, which is going to be in November, come to one of the webinars, the informational webinars. So you just sign up down here to the informational webinar. It's going to be on Thursday at 8 a.m. This coming Thursday at 8 a.m. There's always one each Thursday. It's going to be at 8 a.m. or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time at this time. So sign up for one of those, get the notification so when you can get the information of what you need in order to join our mastermind retreat, which is going to be in Tokyo, Japan. I'm really excited for that. So those are the things that are coming up. Those are things that are coming up within the next 2 weeks. I also would like to invite you for the first Wednesday of each month. We have the Launchpad Experience. It's your opportunity to learn a lot more about Groove Asia and the community. We have the difference between Groove Asia and Groove CM. Same software, same platform, two different communities. Groove Asia is more about the community, building the community, online entrepreneurship, teaching and training about those, leadership development, those kind of things. Along with our strategic partner, iSummit, you have a wealth of information. And I would like to show you that in our Launchpad experience. And I also, if you're using a platform and you're doing something wonderful with it, your show your website, your blog, your webinar you set up, DM me in the Facebook. You can find me on Facebook. I would like to feature you during our Launchpad experience because this is a way to get you launched. And there's some things some people just don't realize the tools and the power that you have in the Groove platform. So it gives an idea of what other people are doing in the community with their platform. If it's like I said, building website, they have an awesome blog or a webinar, something we can feature you with. And you can show us what you're doing. All right. I do appreciate everyone being here today. That's going to wrap it up. Scale smart or smart scaling, scaling smart, scaling smart. We've gone over today, and we're going to continue on. Definitely look at the other videos where we're talking about building a solid business foundation, KPIs, marketing masteries. All of those are in the previous videos on our YouTube channel with our GLUs, which is our Groove Asia Leaders Unite. And you can find a wealth of information there, not only on my GLU, but also we have Peter who does a GLU on e-commerce and Nick who does a GLU on building communities and membership. And he's expanding his topics out to even more. So check those things out and you can get a lot of information from there because we do want to keep you ahead of the curve. And this is part of leadership and building leadership. Is good to be in the know in order to do that. Okay? Good to be in the know in order to do that. So thank you again for joining me. And let's continue to innovate, scale, and succeed together. So until next time, bye bye.
Hi, this is Simon Liang with GrooveAsia.cm. Are you already a part of the #1 community in the world? If not, do so right now for free training and support, along with live sessions to help you succeed. Start now by joining us in our private Facebook group and get more exclusive video content on our YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe with notifications turned on for all updates. Join our community right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on the inside at GrooveAsia.cm.